So you know how a lot of people have had jollof rice, chicken, drinks, and all manner of, what's it called now? Menu for the Christmas and the Boxing Day celebration. It's time to shed off some weight because, you know, you may have overloaded yourself with all of those calories and all of that, and that's why right now we would be focusing on fitness, getting fit, especially as the year draws to a close. And we have right here with us a fitness expert. He is Oluku Ben. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much.
And compliments of the season.
Compliments of the season. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year in advance.
In advance, yes.
I love you all.
Good to have you on the show.
Thank you.
Okay, so talk to us about being a fitness expert. Why did you delve into this business?
Well, growing up as a child, I come from a family where my dad is a serious fitness person.
Oh.
And, you know, even at the age of, 53, he still looks very sharp and very young. So it was something he kind of, instilled in us that, look, no matter what you do, don't forget to keep fit. Because, and when you look at it right now, it pays off. Because there are a lot of virus, a lot of, disease going around, and only a few can actually escape that. Do you get? So I think that basically is it's keeping fit, basically.
Okay, so you've been doing this for a while now. Talk to us about your experience. What are the challenges you faced? How has it been so far?
Oh, for me, sincerely, there's no challenge.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Every business comes with a challenge.
Well, that's true, but to me, I don't see it as a challenge. Yeah, because, and like you said, if every business comes with a challenge, then the best thing is don't see it as a challenge. You get, just see it as part of the process of developing. The moment you see it as a challenge, you get stressed out, you get tired, and you can't really handle the so-called challenge properly. So the best thing is keep a positive energy, do what you do, understand it is the process.
Okay.
That's it.
The fitness industry is, I mean, it's a booming one. Virtually everywhere you go, you see gyms, you see people, on the tracksuits and all, just trying to get fit. What does it take to start a fitness business?
Okay. First of all, I think it takes proper understanding of the business, first of all.
Okay.
The thing is, in Nigeria, for example, you have a lot of people jumping into business, just for the money, without doing it for a very good reason. How about, this is what I love. I want people to keep fit. I want Nigerians to be healthy, But instead, it's all about, how can I invest 10 million and make 50 million? How can I invest 10 million and make 100 million? You get? So if you have proper understanding of the business, first of all, that would go a long way. And then if you have a proper space, because for you to go into the fitness world, you need to understand that you would attract a lot of people. So you don't want a space whereby you have only like 10 people and then the place is already full. You want a place whereby as much as 100 people can be there and it's not tight. It's very free.
Not congested.
You have lots of equipment to use, not somebody has to finish this and then they're waiting for you. Nah. So it takes proper space, and a proper gym coach. Because the work of a gym coach is, he's supposed to look after everybody in the gym. He's just supposed to make sure that, look, you're on the right track and you know what you're doing, both in terms of food and in terms of carrying what you need to carry for a particular part of your body. But in Nigeria, you have gym coach that are just there, carry these 10 reps, carry these 4 sets, without concentrating on what do you eat.
What areas?
What's your best food? What do you eat? Okay, fine, you go to work 9 to 5. What do you eat in the space of 9 to 5? You don't have so many gym coach doing that compared to, international, where they take that very serious, and that's why you are able to get to your goal way quicker, because they are well broadened about the knowledge of it.
So talk to us about the equipment that you need to start off.
The most important ones, dumbbells, bench press,
How much do they cost?
That's
Because we need to get an idea of the cost implication of starting this business.
well, it will depend on the quality of what you're going for.
And the scale.
You know, right now,
Are they produced, locally produced, this
it
equipment?
can be locally produced.
Okay.
That's the good part of it.
Okay.
But, you know, we're in a country whereby people like packaging. You understand? People will not carry maybe an iron from a car. Especially knowing that this iron is from a car, they won't carry that. You know, they will prefer carrying a proper dumbbell that looks like a dumbbell. But if not, I mean, if, for example, you would like to work out at home, I mean, why not? You can carry anything. That's the fun part. You know, I've been in a situation whereby I didn't have weight around me, and what I had to use was like the carton of bottled water to just be carrying the weight. And it did something for a period, you know, but not so many people believe that, you know, we have so many people with so many excuses. There's nothing I can use in my house. There's nothing I can... You have a table, you have a chair.
But don't you think the awareness is also missing? How many people know that, okay, this is the proper level of weight or amount of weight that I need to, you know, exercise my muscles or exercise this part of my body?
Well, the thing is, you need to start something first.
Okay.
You can't just start anything.
No,
remember that you can also overdo it or get yourself into trouble without the proper level of education or awareness.
Yeah.
That's why there are experts like you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. But like I said, if you don't have proper knowledge of it, then you don't know where to go.
Okay.
And we're in the era whereby we can make use of our phones, you know. These are things you search online and it's there.
Is there?
So it's not so difficult. It's not so... Yes, you need someone to guide you, you know, but first of all, have a little knowledge about it. You know, go online. What do I have to do to lose weight? It's there. So all you need to do is take that and use it to your own knowledge. If, for example, they say, oh, you need to be careful of what you eat, and then you also need to jog, you're not just going to enter the road and start jogging for 2 days. Do you understand? You, at your own pace, do what you can. And then slowly, you can now find a coach that would guide you.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So that's it for me.
So you were talking about the prices, the cost implication.
So like I said, it depends on the quality. So I would say ranging from about 30K to about 300K.
You get all the equipment. Wow.
When you say all the
Not
equipment,
all the equipment,
no.
but I mean the basic
dumbbells,
dumbbells,
bench presses,
bench press, and a barbell.
barbell.
Yeah.
Okay. How about treadmills?
No, that one is the treadmill.
The
is
advanced level.
that one is
Advanced.
advanced.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So beyond these, you know, equipment, what other basic equipment are needed? Because I know I've been to several gyms, and it's not just the dumbbells or your bench presses and all. That other forms of you know, even aerobic balls and all in there. So what other ones are we looking at? Other equipment?
Well, like you said, treadmill. There are so many machines right now. You know, even there's a machine they call the incline dumbbell.
Yeah.
Decline dumbbell. Those are machines just to help you, to assist you in carrying the weights. You get, but to me, I believe in the major ones, the dumbbells.
The
You
conventional
know,
ones.
those ones are the all-round, and for ages they have been the most important things about the gym.
Okay.
So there's this notion that a lot of people believe that you only exercise if you're overweight. You exercise to lose weight, and you have even mentioned it several times. But I also know that a lot of experts have said that even if you're slim, you also need to exercise. And sometimes there are even exercises you can do to gain weight. Talk to us about that.
Yeah, that's very true. And, you know, it's funny because I have met a lot of people who I try to convince to be part of the fitness world. And, you know, their claim is, oh, I'm too slim, so I don't want to lose more weight, you know. But they don't really understand how it works. If, for example, you're on a diet and you're doing exercise, you will lose weight. But if you are not on a diet, you are eating, you can eat anything you want, you are very slim, but you can't add weight and you don't want to add weight, you can keep eating. All you need to do is do exercise. But right now, people
So what would the
believe,
exercise do for you? Help your metabolism?
of course, that's what that's basically it. The system is aware that, look, since she's eating like this, she definitely doesn't want to lose weight. What can I do with this exercise? So what I can do is to keep this person fit.
Some people will tell you that the Lagos hullabaloo and
the
traffic
stress,
issues and everything is enough exercise. So why do I
No
still need to
way.
go to the gym?
No way. That's stress.
Okay.
There's a
The
difference between stress
stress
and
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 exercise.
yeah, there's a very big difference. And right now, people don't understand there's something called mental stress. And that is the beginning of high blood pressure and all of that. Even cancer. Mental stress, it kills faster than you can imagine. So which is so bad that, you know, you can be stressed out by little things that are not supposed to stress you mentally. And it can be as little as, you know, maybe your girlfriend, you know, she insulted you today. She has never insulted you before. And, you know, you can't just figure it out why she would insult you today. And you are thinking about it on and on and on. And maybe, for example, on that same day, maybe you try to get to work. The driver doesn't have change. He's insulting you. You know,
Just snap.
all of that is becoming a problem in the mind. And it's creating mental stress for you. You know, and then along the line, let's say you start reducing your sleeping hours. Normally, you're supposed to sleep 7 to 9 hours, if possible more. But you have lots of people sleeping for 5 hours, 4 hours. And that's the beginning of it. Do you get? So there are a lot of things going on that people are not even aware that, well, this is what is going on. So if you are not fit, if you don't belong to the fitness world, it's going to go very crazy.
Health-wise, okay.
Going to go.
Earlier, you talked about, you know, while trying to set up the business, there's a need for a gym coach and all of that. Can the fitness, the owner also, you know, be the gym coach in terms of going through the course? And I know you mentioned, we discussed behind the scene, you said there's a course for those who want to go into such, you know, fields.
Yeah, but, you know, like I said, the thing is, Nigerians are not really interested in the fitness. You know, anybody you would see right now, at least 80% of the people you see in Nigeria, if they are investing in a business, it's just the return. You know, the gym, the current gym I work in presently, the woman is quite fit, you know, but she's the one supposed to stand as a symbol. You know, but it's not that way. You know, yes, she comes to the gym, you know, she also tries to
Work out.
you know, work out. But I mean, you can do more. You know, you can do so much more. Yes, you are supposed to stand as a symbol to, you know, you can stand as a coach, as a motivator. But right here in Nigeria, you don't see that.
Okay.
They are just at home enjoying the return. It's not. It's business.
Business.
Strictly business for Nigerians.
So how about the course you the course you talked about, the crash course for those who want to learn?
Yes. Okay. So right now there are different courses of, you know, different field in the fitness world.
Okay.
You know, and you have gym coach. You know, you have the gym business. You have gym motivator.
Okay.
You know, they have different angles, and
You can't just specialize in everything.
not really. But you know, the thing is, there are some courses that entail on everything. If, for example, you are going for a gym coach,
Okay.
which is the best to me,
Okay.
yes, it entails of a bit of
Everything.
you know, everything. But there's no particular course on the gym business
As a whole.
gym motivator, gym coach, no,
Okay. You
Yeah.
have to specialize in each of them.
on each. Yeah.
So how
What's
long
the
does
cost?
it take?
Exactly. And
Well,
the
it
cost?
depends.
the
There are
cost, yeah.
some of like 3 months, some of 6 months,
Okay.
you know, and the cost, because most of them are maybe international.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, most of them are international. So it can be as much as maybe $1,200 just for the course.
For the course.
Yeah, for that 6 months.
That's over 700,000 naira.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
So depending on the country, I've not seen anything lower than that, sincerely.
Okay.
Except I heard there are upcoming Nigerian,
Companies like
companies
that, yeah.
coming up, but I've not really tried to look into it.
Okay.
But internationally, $1,200.
Okay, so let's get to the nitty-gritty of it now. If you're someone who wants to lose weight, where do you start from?
First of all, you need to know what you want. When you say you want to lose weight, where do you want to get to?
Well, for most
How do you
people,
mean?
belly fat.
For example, if you are fat and you say you want to lose weight, does that mean you want to be as slim as Rihanna? Does that mean you want to be as slim as Cardi B? You need to know your goal.
Okay.
Ah.
If you don't know your goal,
So you come to the gym with a picture or what?
if possible, yes.
Ah.
Okay.
If possible, yes. To make things faster, so that you know your goal. Every day you're looking at your goal, and you know this is where you have to be. You want to be like this person. You want to be exactly like this
And then
person.
the exercises will be tailored to that.
Of course. Of
You know,
course.
so there are some people that will tell you, so yeah, these are the areas I want to lose. I don't want to lose in this part. I don't want my hips to go down. I don't want my, my butt to reduce. I just want to lose belly fat. I want to lose maybe my arms. I want them to be slimmer. I want my thighs to be slimmer and all of that. How do you gauge the kind of exercise that would perfectly fit into that picture that that person has?
Okay, so for something like belly fat, that would mean you would concentrate more on abdominal exercise
Okay.
and your abs exercise.
Would that also deal with the arms?
No, it wouldn't.
So you'd have to do different
You
exercises.
would have to do a different exercise. So for somebody like me, I would like to suggest you do a general, body exercise instead of just concentrating on one part. Because like I said, the most important thing is that you are healthy enough. It's not just losing fat. There's so much more than just losing a particular fat in your body. Keep fit. I want to just lose only my stomach. Be aware that keeping fit is a big advantage. And if you are aware, then you wouldn't mind doing the general body exercise to make sure that your whole body is fit. Not just a part of you, your stomach or maybe your hand. That's why you see some people, they walk maybe their upper body, they leave their legs. Looking like Johnny Bravo, tiny legs, So, but when you go for a full body exercise, then, you're confident enough that more if you pull off your clothes, everywhere is toned, you're healthy, you can jog from here to Beggar if need be, So that's it to me.
Okay.
So what about when it comes to adding weight? What are some of the exercises involved?
Well, you would have to eat good, enough fatty and protein food.
So
basically.
it's not about exercising, it's about eating when you want to add
Sure,
weight.
definitely.
Ah.
Except when you say you're adding weight, like adding muscles.
Okay.
If you're adding muscles, there are exercises that
Attack. So
exactly that would attack in growing the muscles, not just building them, but growing it.
them. Okay.
And then to make things faster, you can have a few supplements, whey protein or whatever it is, steroid for some people. Although I don't advise steroids. Though.
You preempted my next question. I was coming there because there are those who, in the means or in the bid to, build the muscle, they tend to go through, supplements and steroids and all. But let's even start with the basic. What's the difference between growing the muscle and building the muscle?
Building the muscle is, okay, so for example, if you don't have any form of muscle, for you to get a defined muscle, that would be building a muscle.
Okay.
You understand? So if you don't have any muscle at all, and then you want to have, you want to have that tone shape, then you would be building
the muscle. Okay.
Okay. Then the second one was
how building or growing. That was the difference.
Growing the muscles.
Yeah.
The next one would be your intake.
Okay.
So if, for example, me, I'm slim fit. If I was going to be, Arnold Schwarzenegger and all that, I would need to take a very huge amount of protein intake.
Okay, to build
to build,
okay,
to be bigger,
to grow,
you know, to grow it.
Okay.
I would need to take a lot of protein, like a lot.
Okay.
So instead of, you know, eating moi moi and beans or whatever, I can just take whey protein, mix it in a smoothie, and that's fine.
So there's a process of having a dietitian in all of this. Do you include that in the course while training, or do you have dietitians as specialists in the gym to take care of that aspect?
Yes, you can make use of a dietitian, but I believe in you being able to control your diet.
Personally, without having any expert guidance.
Exactly. Because the moment you can do that, you can stand alone.
Yeah, but what about the beginning part where you need someone to guide you through?
Yeah, you know, people can guide you everywhere. You know, there are some things you need to handle yourself.
Discipline.
Do you get? There are some things you can't. Yes, the dietitian will make things easier. You know, but if you can do it on your own, you find that self-pride, and you find yourself even preaching to people that, look, you know, you can watch your diet by yourself. This is how I did it.
Doing it on your own would entail knowing what to do. And knowing what to do would entail having someone tell you what to do. So that's the part I'm coming from. Who is that person who tells you? Is it you, or is there a dietitian who says, take this in the morning, take this in the afternoon, take this at night, avoid taking this and all of that? That's my question.
Like I said, diets, 90% or 80% people know the meaning of diets. If you know the meaning of diet, it's about watching what you eat in a particular period of time. So when you know that definition, if, for example, you eat eba in the morning, you eat yam porridge in the afternoon, if you are going on a diet, you should know you need to cut that. It's not, nobody's saying you shouldn't eat, but you would have to eat very minimal, very little. So if you can start up the process that way, you really don't need any dietitian. You're already on the right track. All you need to do is keep pushing. Read more on it, or find out more on a diet. Don't get me wrong, you can use a dietitian. But if I'm going to, you know, follow up on somebody, or, you know, watch out for somebody, I'm going to tell them, look, avoid this, avoid that, blah, blah. I'm not going to be there to say, oh, you're not eating, you shouldn't eat yam now, you shouldn't eat. No. It's in your hand. You decided to watch what you want to eat. So you battle it and see what it will do in your own life.
Okay, still talking about, you know, the issue of diet. You said earlier that if someone wants to build, you know, the muscles great, you tend to consume more foods that are rich in protein. If it's in the place of cutting down, you know, trying to burn those fats, especially belly fat, what class of food are we looking at in terms of intake? Do you understand?
Is that to reduce?
Yes, to reduce. For example, someone who has a protruded belly and is trying to burn belly fat, what are the kinds of food you would encourage? You know, is it going to be rich in carbohydrate or protein, or, you know, fruits and veg? What exactly, vitamins and all of that? What class of food would you encourage the person to take to burn down, you know, the fats, especially belly fat? I think that's what most people tend to do.
I would say you should take more fruits and vegetables. And you can even do as much as just licking soup. Our Nigerian soup is very healthy. You know, a lot of leaves, you know, that work exceedingly well in the body that we're not even aware of. You know, eba, moose swallow, and all of that is just starch. You know, and starch over time is turned into fat. So you can, egusi soup, you can have egusi soup, just egusi soup. A small plate of egusi soup. That's it. Fruits, banana, watermelon, apple. Have enough fruits, drink enough water. Avoid late night eating. Anything from 9 o'clock, avoid it. You know, eat little. You can eat little in the morning, eat little in the afternoon, little at night.
Okay.
So are there exercises for mental health? Because I know that there are a lot of people in Nigeria. 1 in 4 persons in Nigeria is dealing with one mental illness or the other, according to statistics. Are there exercises to help boost mental health?
Yes, there are. So you have yoga, you have meditation, which is also a bit part of yoga.
Okay, those are more of abstract, not physical.
Yes,
Aerobics.
definitely more of abstract.
Okay.
You know, and there are some exercise that may affect both the physical
And the mental.
and mental. For example, dancing.
Okay.
You know, dancing is more or less like an excitement. So the moment you do that, your brain picks it up that, you know,
You're
you're
happy.
excited. Exactly. So the brain doesn't see that as stress, but it sees that as something it needs. And it's the same thing with yoga, meditation. You know, but to me, the most important to me is meditation.
Meditation. Okay.
Because with meditation, it can take you somewhere far. So as in, you can be so confident in yourself just because of meditation.
Meditation.
So how do you go about it? You know, we have different religions. Does it have anything to do with your religion? How do
Oh no, it doesn't.
Okay, so how
The only
is it?
thing is, it was first found by the Indians, you know, which is what they believe in. You know, they believe in the mind. They believe that the mind can take you anywhere you want to be. So all you need to do is concentrate your mind on that thing and it will happen. An Indian man believes that if he puts in his mind that this cup will move, it will move. Do you get? So they use more of their mind. But if not, meditation simply is just being in a peaceful place whereby you are not thinking of anything.
You know, it's
I can
quite
sit here.
difficult to achieve that, especially when you look at all the goings on in the country, the fuel scarcity, the inflation, the flood, and all of those. How do you achieve that? How do you just say, no, I don't want to think about all of these issues. I just want to focus on my well-being and meditate?
Yeah, so that's the thing. Meditation is, well, some people might find it a bit difficult, but you know, with proper guidance, it's actually very easy, and it's something you can do anywhere. I can meditate right now. You know, I can meditate in the toilet. I can
While
meditate
talking
in the,
to us.
No, not while talking to.
Okay.
Definitely, I'll just be in my zone.
Okay.
You know, you might not even know what's going
blanked
on,
out.
or you might be talking to me, but
You're
I'm not
blanked
aware.
out,
I'm
yeah.
blanked out. You know, so meditation is just being in a peaceful place. You know, and I always advise the best time to do it is when you wake up in the morning.
Okay.
Because when you wake up in the morning, you know, because you just woke up, you are still in that peaceful spirit whereby your mind is just waking up. Do you get? So before you brush your teeth or just, you can sit, you can even lie down, you know, but I prefer sitting. You know, sit, cross your leg and just think.
Is the
You know,
crossing of
breathe in,
leg part
breathe
of
out.
meditation? Because I
We
see
see
a
that
lot
all the
of...
time.
Yeah, you know, that's the way the founders, that's the way they do.
Okay.
You know, we see them crossing their
Really
leg, all
Gandhi.
this, yeah, exactly, all this booty, whatever.
Buddhist,
Yeah,
Hindu.
that's the way they cross their leg and, you know, they're meditating, you know, that's the way they do it. So I
Okay.
think that's where it all started
Started
from.
from,
So
okay.
me, I would also do the same,
Okay.
you know.
Do you advocate swimming for those who you know who come to you for fitness? The reason is it's been I mean researched and found over time that that's the best form of exercise because it involves all the muscles of the body. So you're working all the muscles at the same time when you swim. So do you encourage, you know, those who come to you for fitness, be it weight loss or what have you, that they should take up swimming classes?
If, for example, the person doesn't really like swimming and the person is not interested,
Or is scared of what?
you understand, there's nothing you can do.
No,
As I
we
mean,
have to
low-key
wrap it up now.
person because of fitness.
Well, I guess that's a fine place to leave it. Thank you so much
Thank you
for
so
bringing
much.
us up to speed on exercises that one can do to keep fit, especially as the year runs to an end. Oluku Ben, fitness expert. We wish you a fantastic festive season because the festive season is still on.
Definitely, definitely.
Enjoy
Thank
the
you very
rest
much.
of your festive season. Well, we have to wrap up the show now, and that is by, of course, bringing you the quote of the day, and that is by Nicole Kidman, and it says, "Life has got all those twists and turns. You've got to hold on tight and off you go." Of course, life is a roller coaster. Today you're up there, tomorrow it's another thing entirely, but you have to just keep your focus straight and keep going.
You have to keep going. You can't stop. There will always be setbacks. There will be stumbles,
Definitely.
but you keep, pursuing the goal. And at the end of the day, you realize that you've even met
was
the
worth
goal.
it.
You've surpassed it as well. So I think we all need to learn that it's about perseverance and persistence.
You know how they say that if it doesn't kill you, it will only make you stronger.
Stronger,
So in the end, yes, you just have to keep pushing. If you're in the fire, keep going. You're in the water, keep going. Wade in the water, it won't overwhelm you. Well, this is where we wrap it up on the show today. Thank you so much for being a part of iBrand Daybreak today. My name is Omobolanle Adeshuye, wishing you a fruitful day. Bye for now.
I'm Samson Lady, compliments of the season.